Nothing ever makes sense. I don't the kitchen counter.
Am Morgen lassen sich eigentlich immer noch gut irgendwo unterbringen und ihr startet gleich viel wacher und bewusster in den Tag.
I set my alarm for 8 o'clock so that I would be out of the house a bit earlier than usual. And now it's already 10 o'clock. And I don't know how that happened. My family and I are going to London tomorrow. And originally I was supposed to have my graduation ceremony there at the University of West London. But it got postponed to November. But we couldn't really reschedule our trains and hotel and stuff. So we're going anyway now for a family trip. I spilled coffee on my keyboard this morning, but it seems like it's still working fine. And now I'm making a list of all the things I still have to do or buy before we leave for London. It's so funny, whenever I go through my notes on my tablet, I have a better overview of old notes, and there's so much inspiration in there that I totally forgot about, because I use the notes app to write my thoughts down when I don't have my diary or journal around. There's so many different energies in there as well, different moods, and I think it's quite funny, and it reminds me of quite a lot of things that I wanted to do but didn't. I honestly prefer walking to the train station because the buses here are not very reliable. I have arrived, so I'm gonna give you a little room tour. So this is where you enter, and then you look straight ahead and there's this little corner with a bed for two. I'm guessing my sister and I are gonna sleep here. Big windows that open to the outside, which was a bit confusing to me at first. A little tea corner, very British, and a little desk. And here we can hang our clothes. And then you walk around here. There's this sink that you already saw. And here's the bathroom, the toilet, and some shower stuff, more towels. And here is the shower. Yeah. trying to figure out how to make a city trip like this one work for me. And this morning I just stayed at the hotel for a little bit longer than the others to really take my time in the morning. And I have to say, a few corners are really peaceful because of like the big trees, and it feels very comforting. If you're not right next to the street, it's pretty quiet. And right now, obviously, I'm trying to find a toilet. And I think I found it. Yes.
Geil, super. Dankeschön.
Sicher, dass es ein Veganer ist?
Was?
Ich bin nicht so sicher.
Doch, ich kann immer so gentrifiziert. Also ist eher teuer auch. Also weiß nicht. Der rosa. Und wie fandest du das?
Ja, also.
Ne?
My outfit. Just passed by a pre-loved designer clothes store, and there was a blazer that was still in between 300 and 400 pounds. It's insane how a piece of fabric can be so expensive. Break under a tree. Perfect. We just bought some things at the Prix à Manger, and they have vegan and vegetarian options as well, which is nice. And I'm so glad we're at a park now. Hyde Park, by the way. Yeah.
aficionado is thinking, what is a disco ball? What is a disco ball, Scoot? Well, so Pat,
Yeah.
do you want to talk us through those, because you talked to me about those shoes. You had those earlier, didn't you?
Oh, the fish rock.
Yeah.
We just met a Harry Styles fan on the train, and he was sitting across us, and his whole outfit was screaming Harry Styles. Cherry earrings, pearl necklace, merchandise, amazing pants. And I was like, look, and he's like, oh my god. And then we showed him that my sister also has the bag from Live on Tour, and he took pictures. I wonder if we'll find those pictures somewhere online. We should have taken a picture together, but we didn't because he had to leave. They had to leave. I don't know their pronouns, but yeah, that made my evening. We asked the room service for service because we needed new toilet paper. Instead of giving us new toilet paper, they folded our towels. And we're not sure whether they gave us new towels, which would not have been necessary because we only used them for 2 days. And they weren't on the floor, which is the rule I know for hotels, but maybe that's just in Germany, I don't know. And we didn't get new toilet paper, which is, I mean, we still have some, but not a lot, so we'll see how it goes. And now I'm just gonna have some cake and shower and sleep. And I just wanted to say again that meeting that person on the train made my evening. I keep thinking about it. And the more often I see the tour shirt, the more I like it. I think in the concert vlog I already told you that it's not my favorite design, which is why I didn't buy one. But now, seeing people style it, I'm like, maybe I should have bought it. But no, I didn't, and it's fine. I still have the bag with the design on it. But yeah, I'm a little bit regretful now. Which I shouldn't be. So I'm not gonna be. Good night for now. Something about this is very calming. I love it. Breakfast was really yummy, by the way, but for me personally, the cafe was a bit too loud. So yeah, food-wise, and if you enjoy upbeat music during breakfast, it's for you. If not so much, then maybe it's not for you. The one where we went yesterday, Wolf and Lamb, was way better in that sense because we were also able to sit outside. Hello, I just came back from Waterstones. I think I have to turn the fan off for a second so you don't have all that noise going on. I bought 3 books and I'm gonna tell you about them quickly because I need to nap and we are heading out for dinner soon. So the first one, After Everything You Did, it's basically just hopefully a good crime book, and it's signed by the author. And they have those types of special books at Waterstones sometimes, and I kind of wanted one special book, and this is a story that sounds really good. I'm gonna tell you about it as soon as I read it. Then I have something from the queer section where I spent so much time, and at one point a man came up to me and was like, sorry, can I recommend you something? I don't think he even worked there, but he's part of a queer book club that they have there. Waterstones at Piccadilly, by the way. And he said that she's a great author and she also came to their book club and I think introduced the book and stuff, and yeah, he just strongly recommended me that book, but he also showed me where to put it back in case I didn't want it. So he wasn't like, you have to take this or anything. He was really just like, can I recommend you to this? And it made me so happy, honestly, because I think maybe he was in his 50s or something. So also like from an older queer generation, and I honestly thought like I would love to join that book club. Maybe I have to find out whether there's something like that in Berlin too, where multiple queer generations come together and talk about books. I mean, yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna take that recommendation, and I feel like it has been standing there for a while because this is yellowish and it's also a little ripped here, but I was like, I want to take the exact book that he gave me, and I also didn't see another one just because of the story behind it, you know. And then there's one more book which is actually a story that's happening in Berlin, and it's also crime. I love reading crime, and it's also a little queer because it's in Berlin, and it's like multi-layered, touching on sex, female friendship, queerness, Berlin nightlife, drugs, celebrity culture, and art in ways that in less confident hands could easily have become a mess. But apparently it's really good, and I just saw the cover and was like, that looks so cool. And crime, but also funny and queer, exactly what I was looking for. So I bought those 3 books. And yesterday I also bought a book. I'm not even sure I told you about that one. It's called Go Lightly, and yeah, it's how to travel without hurting the planet, which is something I really want to do, so I'm really excited to read this book. I've been thinking about this for a while, and when I saw the book I was just like, yep, this is for me. I hope it gives me some good input and shows me some of the less obvious ways on how to travel a bit more sustainably. And I think it also talks about the slower lifestyle, which might be interesting for me as a highly sensitive person too. So I look forward to it. Now I'm gonna have a little ginger shot. Still have that left over from yesterday. Plastic, but I know this is gonna give me great energy, so yeah. Right after I showed you the Go Lightly book. How ironic. Well, I'm still happy from that encounter with the queer man who showed me the book. It's always so nice to get in contact with other queer people. And I was wondering, maybe he already saw me standing there in that section for a while and then was like, okay, I should go over and recommend her that book. And I'm so curious whether I will like it or not. Like, if it was an accurate recommendation or not. Yeah. Okay, so see you around, and I'm gonna sleep.